Don't ever do that again. I was always like making it a big deal. Like making it
Which
to
there's
where...
really no reason to.
No,
I'm not going to download anything illegal on your router.
I like that. No, that's all started at my parents' house when I just wouldn't give you the Wi-Fi code because I'm an asshole.
Yeah, I still don't know your Wi-Fi password at your parents'
I
house.
entered it right in front of you when I was setting up my Xbox, but you weren't looking.
Is it? Does it spell anything, or is it just been a
No,
bunch of
it's
random digits?
it's like it's just a bunch of random letters and numbers.
I want you guys to know how much of a jerk he was in high school. I want you to know this. I went to his house almost every day after school for 2 years, and he never gave me the Wi-Fi password. Oh, but everyone at my house gets the Wi-Fi password instantly.
Actually, I don't use the Wi-Fi at your house
Why?
because it's fair. Because I never gave you the Wi-Fi password.
I've given you the Wi-Fi password here. It's not even hard. It legitimately spells something. I think Cole has it.
But Cole's a
If he doesn't,
freeloader.
he's stupid
Cole's a
because
freeloader, so
Cole is a freeloader. But he also doesn't. But I also know his Wi-Fi password at his house.
but you won't use it because it's garbage, like 10
No,
times worse than
anytime I'm
anybody
at his
else's.
house, anytime I'm at his house, my phone likes to auto connect, and I'm too lazy to go through and make it forget his internet. So I will turn off my Wi-Fi because it is like 100 times faster to just use my data plan rather than use his internet. In case you're wondering, yes, it is that bad. I think his is half a megabit down and like 0.25 up, if that.
It's like 250 kilobytes.
Yes. I asked him actually today whenever I was talking to him because we were watching YouTube videos and he asked like what quality I normally watch them in. I said, well, on a slow day, 480. And he goes, oh. And I was like, why? What quality do you watch them in? He has to watch every YouTube video he watches in 240.
I've been there. I know that struggle.
I know that struggle too because you remember how inconsistent Lakeview was? I will say this, Vive is probably a worse company, but Lakeview, like the internet service would bounce all over the place. Like one day, I had like 5 megabit down. They didn't even go that high on their website. They said it went up to, they told me it went up to 3. That was what they said. And one day I was getting 5.
What was on that speed test I sent you here when I first got here?
Oh god, it was ridiculous. It was I want to say it was like was it 28 down and like 16 or 17 up?
It was a lot more than I've ever had. That was more than the first time, than like the last time I was here.
I'm thinking it's because not everyone was like in the dorms and connected yet. Because yeah, all the freshmen that didn't realize they'd probably need to get their own router.
Those poor kids.
So for that first day, they were using the router that's like in the lounge room, kind of.
Which, if you're right next to the like a couple doors down from the lounge or whatnot, like for like where I am, that's be fine. But if you're anywhere,
Oh
like
no,
if you're in the other wing, then fuck that.
my friend Sharky was on the other side his freshman year. Like he was on the other side of the like entire like building. Like he was on the other wing, and they had to go by their own router. Like the second day, he was like, I couldn't deal with that. He said it was just constantly disconnecting and reconnecting.
I remember my first day. I had me and James, my roommate at the time, had to make a quick run to Walmart because we had to buy freaking power strips. So there's like 3 outlets in the whole room.
Which is absolutely ridiculous whenever they want like 2 people living in there. Like it would have made sense, in the 80s, maybe.
Which these buildings were built like in the 30s, so
Really? I thought those were. I knew that building was old.
these buildings are old.
You would think they'd update them or something.
I'll take a picture of it next time I walk past it, but it's like right across from my room. There's a trash bin that no longer is functional because they shut it. I guess it used to go down to a furnace. Instead of saying trash, you know what it says?
Rubbish.
It says rubbish.
I remember that because every time I come to your dorm room, I laugh at that.
It says rubbish.
Let's kind of get rid of.
That made my dad laugh. My dad doesn't laugh at anything.
Oh my god. Saying your dad, and his dad is not a racist person, but I immediately wanted to go to a racist joke. I'm not even gonna lie about it. I immediately wanted to go to a very racist joke for some odd reason.
Why? Like what?
I don't know.
What were you going to say?
Something about your dad not liking people. But yay, racist craft episode 5.
When was this ever a thing? My dad did say he'll never hire anybody from Langston University again.
Why?
Because the last guy he hired was just complete total shit. That was back when he was like a general manager for like Stage department stores in Pauls Valley. He said he'll never hire anybody from Langston University again.
It's nighttime.
Which, for those of you who aren't from Oklahoma, Langston University is a historically black college. Like along the lines of like Grambling State and all that.
Yeah.
I have not found shit since I've started this digging again.
And just so no one twists those words, his dad did not say he would never hire another black guy.
Just not another person from Langston.
Give me that string.
Just everybody at Langston just happens to be black.
Hey, can you come back to the house?
No.
But it's nighttime.
No.
I need to feed cows.
Do it in the dark.
But there's skeletons.
Do it in
What if
the
they
dark.
shoot my cows?
My songs know what you did in the dark.
What did you just say to me?
It's a Fall Out Boy song.
Oh. The Fall Out Boy songs I know are Centuries and Immortal. I mean, if I heard the other ones, I probably know them, but off the top of my head, just Centuries and Immortals. If you come here with my cows, you're gonna die. Okay, yeah, you're dead. Good. Congratulations.
My inventory is filling up with all this freaking cobblestone. This is insane.
Zombie, don't do it. Do not walk up my wall. If you walk up my wall, we're gonna have a problem.
There's no way I already used up all those pickaxes. I made like 3 of them.
Get wrecked.
God damn it.
Been down there for a while.
There's no way I only remember breaking 2.
So I left the house and left the door wide open. Hope there's nothing in here. Good, there's not. Oh, and I'm dead.
So now I gotta make the long journey back all the way through my freaking labyrinth.
Yep.
I should have made a legit labyrinth.
Zombie, you want to go, really?
Labyrinth walls. God
Hey,
damn,
Yu-Gi-Oh card?
Yeah. My mouse keeps, like, for some reason, like, what is it doing? Like, it's sticking. Like,
these zombies don't like your flowers.
Well, you can suck a dick. I don't care what
Oh!
the zombies like.
It dropped a potato. I'm fine with it. I don't care if they don't like your flowers. I'm gonna go destroy one of the things of wheat.
You didn't break the flowers, did you?
No, they're fine.
Because I'll wreck you.
Yay! We have potatoes.
I'll wreck your shit.
Don't start doing that voice. And in case you don't know, he does this stupid voice, followed by absolutely ridiculous laugh. He can never keep a straight face during it, but if he could, it would be like a perfect comedy act.
At one point, I have a manager at my work who's kind of youngish. He's probably about in his late 20s, and this girl tried to give her his number, and I was talking to him back in the office, and he's like, I'm like, you should call her up. He's like, hey girl, how you doing?
You brought monsters near.
They'll get over it. You want all this cobble? And you left the door wide open. I'm shoving all this cobble in your chest.
I've been throwing stuff in your chest, so.
How? Mine's full.
Oh.
There's so much bullshit. Look at all this shit.
Yeah. One of the floating fortresses rooms is going to be just a room full of storage chests. Okay. Now we can sleep. Are you Teddy Long? You were gonna tell something about the Undertaker, weren't
I
you?
was gonna say tag match player. You
Uh,
will go one on one with the Undertaker.
someone said, like, someone on the subreddit asked if Teddy Long books SummerSlam because it was like there was four tag matches, I think, and a one-on-one with the Undertaker.
Which is funny because back when Teddy Long when he was GM of SmackDown the first time, he used to put people against Brock Lesnar too.
Okay, so what should I do for the first addition to the floating fortress?
Make it
Because this,
floating first of all.
huh?
You should first of all make it floating.
Okay, I mean, like, what should I add first? What type of room?
I would like the storage room first because I already have a full chest and I'm about to fill it up. I'm about to probably end up filling up another one
Okay,
full of just random bullshit.
so I'm gonna need to make. And by the way, I said the same thing in like the 13th podcast. We're recording this right after. If you can hear my fan in the background, let
Get
me
over
know.
it.
But
Get over it.
yeah, pretty much that. It gets hot in here. It's Oklahoma. It's August, and I'm tired of sweating
Well,
buckets whenever I'm
we're
recording.
gonna be we're sitting and standing in that for 3 straight hours come Saturday
Yeah, well, this will go up way after that game, I think.
against Akron.
Yeah, we're going to the Oklahoma Akron game, and hopefully it's going to be a lot of fun.
Akron,
Hopefully,
hometown of LeBron James.
if we go in there and we get beat by Akron, the amount of
I'm
rage
gonna go to
that will.
every OU game this year. Then I'm gonna carry on my dad's streak. My dad is bad luck for OU. Every OU game he's ever been to, they lost.
Your dad's been to OU games?
He went to a Red River Rivalry game in like the '80s when Texas won, and he went when OU went to Lubbock and lost in Lubbock in like the early 2000s.
Okay, so last year the streak was actually broken, but um, the first two games that I went to for the Oklahoma Sooners, I was there for a shutout. I was there. I've been there for the only two shutouts in like 5 years or something. But then last year, Louisiana Tech just had to score and break that.
They shut out ULM.
Yes,
I
I
don't
believe it
remember
was
that.
34-0.
If
And they
TCU,
also
if TCU had kept their starters in the whole game, they probably would have shut out Minnesota. Probably would have shut out Tech.
I feel like had TCU played Oklahoma later in the season, they would have shut them out. But by the time Oklahoma played TCU that early in the season last year, they still had some sort of confidence. Katy Perry ruined that
Yeah, I'm
confidence.
about to say like Trevor had that Katy Perry confidence.
TCU did not hear him roar.
He did not have the eye of the tiger.
Or a weird music video to go with it.
I can't say for the rest of the season they did play like California girls though.
Hey, we beat Tech.
Everybody beat Tech except Kansas and Iowa State. I don't know.
Still the funniest moment of the
They
season.
only won 2 conference games.
The funniest moment of the season last year in college football was when Kansas beat Iowa State and the Kansas fans stormed the field and tore down the goalpost.
We won.
They're not used to that, so.
My favorite moment from the Big 12 last year was when North Dakota State beat Kansas State. That was great.
That scares me if Oklahoma ever plays North Dakota State because Kansas State beat us.
In like 3 years, TCU plays North Dakota State.
Hey, that'll be a completely different team. Then you don't know how good the team will be then.
But they've been good for like five or six straight years. So
No, I'm saying TCU will be a completely different team.
they're probably gonna lose. start out another 4-8.
You're gonna go. The cycle's gonna repeat. Like you're gonna go 4-8. Everyone's gonna want to fire Gary. He's gonna stay.
You know what?
You're gonna get
that never like no one ever called for his head when they went 4-8. Nobody was like, we should fire Gary Patterson. Nope, no, because they know he's probably the best coach TCU's ever had.
That's surprising because some people were calling for Bob Stoops' head after he won 8 games.